Hi everyone, my name is Tiffany. Welcome back, or welcome if you've never been here before. I'm taking you along with me for a bookish day off. In full transparency, I'm actually coming to you after the fact, which is why I'm still done but cozy. It is April 23rd, release day for Out of Office by A.H. Cunningham, also Funny Story by Emily Henry, and For Cage of Ice and Echoes by Pam Godwin. I had books that I wanted to return to the library. I also wanted to officially unhaul books to my local bookstore and hit up Barnes, so I'm taking you along with me. I was not expecting this to turn into an accidental mini reading vlog, so that happened. I hope the audio is okay because I am talking to you inside the stores. You are getting recommendations from the owner of Dragon Castle Books, and we're gonna settle up here with the final haul. So I'll see you in the B-roll. I'm not sure if intro me has gotten you all the way together, but we're here at the library. I needed to make some returns. If you watched my April mid-month wrap-up, then you know the books that I'm returning. I was able to find them on Libby and Hoopla, so I'm just gonna get the physical copies in early and also see what they have. But this is the second location that I've been to that has an art gallery. So I'm just gonna soak it up. They also have a contest going on where if you can come up with a story for these characters and the worlds that they're from, the winner will be put up on the artist's website. So I thought that was cool. But I'm loving these locations. I do have some time to explore, so I'm gonna do that today. And then we'll figure out if we're gonna add Barnes & Noble to Dragon Castle Books, because I definitely have books that I want to unhaul. I believe it's International Independent Bookstore Day on April 27th. Don't quote me, but I believe I saw that in an email that I got from Libro FM, so I definitely want to support them, see what they have. It's been a while since I've been there, so I'm just going to take you along with me today and see what we find. This is probably like the best manga and graphic novel selection. I feel Red for Filth. I have Soul Eater on my shelves. I haven't started it, but they do have Spy Family. Oh my gosh, they have Chainsaw Man that I've been wanting to start, but they only have volume 1, so that's something to consider. They even have Berserk here. So I'm definitely gonna be coming back to this location. This was on my February TBR, so having it on my cart hopefully will prompt me to pick it up, or at least get the audio and start like I've done for the books that I'm returning today. So I'm excited. But they have a great selection here of books. We have made it to Barnes & Noble, and I always say when I'm filming on my phone, I'm sorry, I don't know where to look. Okay, I don't know where to look, but we're here. Out of Office by A.H. Cunningham releases today. Emily Henry, Funny Story is out. I listened to the ALC thanks to Libro FM, and it was my first by her. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I will get into all my thoughts on that in a wrap-up clip, which you will be seeing. I've been wrapping up all of my reads, but I'm definitely here to put my dollar towards supporting A.H. Cunningham. I've been listening to the audiobook, okay, on the drive over here, and I'm loving the dynamic. It's very vacation vibes, okay? We're in Panama. She is like a confident and exacting heroine that's always lived by the book. Within the corporate field, her mother's just kind of ordered her steps, and she's gleefully gone along with that, amassed a lot of success. She's up for a promotion, but this is the first time that she's questioning if the script for her life is really what she enjoys, and so she's taking a 2-week vacation instead of just flying back home. And she's gonna have a bit of a dalliance with her driver Adrian, who has been in her position before, but due to family tragedy has wanted to sort of step away from that and calm his life down and pack back into his family and his community. And so he's been running the beachfront hostel with his family, and he's invited her to stay there for her last 2 weeks in Panama because of the chemistry between them. And so far, there's a good attraction. I love her ambitions in terms of her business and what she wants to do in terms of Black travel. And Adrian, how he knows that his future goals for himself to really slow it down and invest in family are not in alignment with hers, but they can at least enjoy each other. And so I'm liking the setup. Not that this is a reading blog, but I am listening to it. I want to go in there and get one book. We shall see. And then we'll head over to Dragon Castle Books, unhaul, see what we can find. But I'm having fun with my day off. Like, okay. I keep hearing great things about this book, so I want to try it out. It's also giving me Penelope Featherington vibes in that a heroine and her writing gets her in a bit of trouble in romance. I think I want to do a reading blog of heroines that remind me of Penelope. So I might get this. Wait a minute, I've been mistaken. It's this one. She has the book. The scandalous book. So I think I might walk away with this. How many are in the series? We gotta do research. I'm gonna collect the books and we'll go through them. Ratings. I always want to see if Christy from Christy Reads a Lot has something to say about a book and figure out what we're gonna get. Recently read this, loved it. I love to see Sophie here. I have only read God of Malice. I need to continue. I own all of the audiobooks because I want to get to God of Fury and I want to read them in order. But when am I going to get to that? Not sure. I know that this got picked up and I think like a special edition copy is coming out. I saw that during the Target sale, so I'll probably wait. But actually, within this series, it's the second book that I'm in love with. I love the second book. I mean, she's stabby, and it's really a hate to love or contention. He wants her soul, and she makes a deal for revenge. Love it. Love that. Let's see what else. I'm still looking for A.H. Cunningham. I saw where all the Harlequins are, so I'm going to have to ask them to look them up. Oh, this was really cute. I thought that this was absolutely hilarious. Forced proximity, of course, human vampire who's looking for a roommate, and she's an artist. This was hilarious. I love the letters that they send to each other in this book, and it was just absolutely comedic, him having to come up into modern times and needing her help with that, and also his friendship. I hope he gets a book. Let's see. I mean, this is me saying I wasn't gonna freaking shop in here. Oh, this is really good. This is set in, I think it's the 50s. It's giving Newsies. This is a good, different historical period that I really appreciated. This is a really good one, Cat Sebastian. I own that though. I think I do, yes. There's another sort of mummy adjacent historical romance that I want to read. I'm going to throw it up on the screen because I didn't hear the best things about this. So I'm not going to grab this one. But I'll show you the one that I'm looking forward to. Let's see. This year, I've been picking up more horror and thrillers. I have heard great things about Knight's Edge, and I did like Darcy Coates, so I'm going to continue on with that series. It follows the same couple, and we've got fantasy. Okay, Samantha from Books with Samantha just did a reading vlog where she's reading Brandy Sammy, as she calls him, Brandon Sanderson books, and her review on this has me so interested. Didn't I say I wasn't gonna get anything else? I really want to get this because it has like illustrations in it. Oh, it's $30. I want it. We'll have to just... I'm gonna go for it. I gotta leave with this. I think I'm just gonna get the first within this series. Actually, because I'm getting that, I'm gonna put these back. I can find these on Libby. And then of course we came in here for H. Cunningham and we're gonna leave with that. I put books back like Dead Silent, which is like a sci-fi horror I heard that I probably should like based on my reading tastes. Put it back. Butter, oh my gosh, that is about a serial killer who lures her victims in through her cooking, and I guess there's an investigative journalist that's writing a piece on her, and I want to make it a romance. I'm not sure if it is, but I've been wanting to read it. It's a re-release. I don't need to own it. I'm just gonna leave with these two, and we still have Dragon Castle books to go to. I lied because they're having a deal at the register. She told me you could spend $12 more and hit this milestone, and basically it would pay for a book. And I want Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant, but it's damaged. So I don't know if I want to get this for it. I'm also not going to force the $12, but if I can find something that I know that I love or I'm highly anticipating, I'm going to do that. So I'm kind of searching, and I'm sad that this is messed up. I want to ask if they have books in the back, but I know that the back isn't some mythical, magical place. So I'm just going to see.
4 of them sold, and the last one's just been sitting there waiting for somebody.
Well, it's been waiting for me, and I'll take 10% off. It doesn't need to be pristine. Oh my gosh.
I think you're really going to dig it. I love that. I haven't finished it, but I love it so far.
Oh my God, I'll report back. Thank you. We have made it to Dragon Castle books. I'm just getting situated because I have a lot of books here. I know you saw that I checked out Fangs. I cannot wait to read this. Vampire, werewolf, paranormal romance, graphic novel. I heard it's really sweet and comedic. You saw Ours, historical fiction, magical realism, following a conjure woman over the span of decades. And I believe she has created a town for those who were once enslaved. It's protected by magic, and now the magic is crumbling. It is a thick girl, so I'm hoping having it on my cart, I can at least start making my way through it. I want to show you the books that I'm unhauling because you saw what I got from Barnes & Noble. I'm going to unhaul the Crossfire series by Sylvia Day. This was a fun freaking collaboration. Millionaire romance, because I mean we've moved on to billionaires with a B, but this was like an angsty, toxic affair, okay? Early, I think 2010s. I had so much fun with this collaboration, seeing what everybody thought about it. I felt bad because I DNF'd after the 3rd book, but I'm going to, unhaul it so somebody else can experience this. This was given to me by a guest that came into the show. If you don't know, I work in entertainment here in Vegas, and a woman was reading this while getting checked in. I asked her about it. She read it throughout the entire show, and at the end, she gave it to me. I do not need this on my shelves. You can look up the problematic ending to this book, but I'm going to unhaul it for somebody else to pick up. And we've got more, but let's just get in there. I want to see if the owner is there. She is a cozy mystery fan. She usually has a recommendation for me. This is the bookstore that I have a portion of my Libro FM subscription going to, so I can't wait to get back in there. I found this, or rather, Christy from Christy Reads a Lot found this bookstore when she came out here for Love in Las Vegas a couple years ago, and I'm so grateful because I was convinced that Vegas didn't have any romance, and now, okay, it's one of my favorite places to go to, so let's go in there and see what they have. Oh my gosh, this is on my phone. I got the thumbs up.
And you have leftover credits for the next time.
And have you been getting my Libro FM? Whenever somebody chooses Dragon Castle Books for their Libro FM local bookstore, do you get them?
Yes.
You do get it. Yes. Okay.
We do. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but every little bit helps. But
awesome.
Yes, and we really appreciate people doing that. Christine Feehan, have you ever read her?
No.
She is so awesome. And she writes like 5 different series, and she has a ton of books in each series.
And what kind of like paranormal creatures? What are the worlds like?
No, some are have powers, like psychic powers.
Okay.
Some can go into the shadow. Those are really good. I've reread those I don't know how many freaking times. And then she has a motorcycle club that again has psychic, all sorts of different kinds of powers.
She writes paranormal MC?
Yes.
Oh, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Hook me up. Okay, I'm recording this. I'm going to be sharing your Rex with everybody else, but I'm going to be referring back to this. Is she here? Are you walking to her now?
Yes.
Oh my God, let's go.
She is awesome. I have discovered her. This is her. She's got a leopard series that's really good where people turn into leopards.
Oh my gosh.
The Dark series, which is her biggest series, there's all sorts of different leopards, wolves. They have powers. They fight. It's just.
Is it giving like Nalini Sings? Like, what's the tone of the writing? Comedic, like classic paranormal with the one-liners? Is it romantic? Is it dark?
Romantic. The MC is a little dark.
I like that.
Sexual.
Where's that? I'll take it.
Yeah, the MC. I just love the MC.
Oh my God.
Go online and research and go to her website and you'll get all sorts of information. She's really prolific. She's on Facebook. I follow her on Facebook. She's got Goodreads where she answers people's questions.
Oh my God.
And she's got her own website. So you go check out her website and you'll just learn everything about all her books.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
Thank you. You're sending me down another rabbit hole, and I appreciate it.
Yes, I mean, I'm anxiously waiting for the next one that comes out in August.
What? She's still writing within this series?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
MC, dark, paranormal, that's right up my alley.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, they're just fantastic.
Cute.
I have to say, the Shadow Rider.
Okay.
The Shadow. I love that series. The MC series is awesome. But to get to the MC, you kind of have to go. It helps if you go back, but yeah, go to her website.
Okay.
And you'll learn it all.
Okay. Thank you. Oh
You're
my
welcome.
God. I love it in there. We're going to do a haul when I get back home. I also need to do more research because she just gave me a slew of recommendations. I filmed one of them. I'm very excited. I also have a reading update. Even though this isn't a reading vlog, I am listening to Out of Office by A.H. Cunningham. And this has turned into a one cabana, one bed type situation. And I thought that this was going to be a 2-week sexy deal. But they're really aiming to get to know one another. There's a trigger warning for parental loss and grief in this book, and because his beachfront hostel is overbooked, they're really forced into proximity, and it has vacation vibes. They're just enjoying the beach and conversation, and so this is shaping up to be a lot different from the other books that I picked up from her. Plie, Turn in the Air, Ablaze, they're all underscored by BDSM elements. This is feeling more chaste, so I'm enjoying it, and I don't know if I'm gonna finish it by the end of this, but we are on our way home. Okay, it's not a long audio book, and we shall see, but I want to show you what I got and close this video out. I know I called this chaste, but it's more like brevity. It does pick up when it comes to the steam, but I will say that their emotions happened quite quickly for me, yet by the end I was completely sold on their romance just because of how communicative Adrian is and what they have to work through. Also, all of the conversations centered around work-life balance. There are so many beautiful quotes coming from Jen when it comes to her sentiments on what it's like for her to ascend within her field and the idea of being able to have it all feeling like a mirage. That was just beautiful. Also, Adrian and his resolve to live his life and not live his job, the way that they come together in this book, like I said, the communication between them, also the goals that she has for herself and for travel and for the communities that she hopes to bring that to pack into them, not displace them. All of the conversations centered around the diaspora and how it's not monolithic. I loved the history that A.H. Cunningham weaves into this. Also her relationship with her mother. There are so many things being done in this book and Adrian's experience. Also, it goes in a different direction that I would assume just based on the setup of this. And it spans a lot longer than I was anticipating. Being that this is 280 pages, she does a really good job of covering that. So I'm rating this 4 stars. I had a great time with this. And I'm very, very happy that I went to go pick it up and support her in Barnes & Noble. I'm also happy that I went ahead and got this damaged copy because with the points or money on my premium membership and the 10% off, this book ended up being $2. And I'm very happy that I let Samantha go ahead and influence me because this is stunning. This is absolutely stunning. And I'm going to go over like the haul. I'm so happy that I got it. So I will be reading this. This is getting read. This is getting read. I am pleasantly happy to report that the very book that I put away in Barnes & Noble was at Dragon Castle Books, okay? And can I just say, it was more than half off. Oh my gosh, I was just like tickled when I saw this. And speaking of wanting to do a Bridgerton adjacent vlog or inspired, I was not expecting to see Hyacinth's book. I don't have any of the step backs for the Bridgerton series, so I loved seeing this in here. And it's so funny because we were just talking about her book during the watch along live show and I was so happy to get this, and I was not expecting to see the further observations of Lady Whistledown. This is a bind up of 4 novellas if you can even see it. Lighting is a priority here if you are new, okay? This melanin gets lit over the books just in case you need to be caught up, and I'm about to blind you, so I apologize. I found Yours Until Dawn. I've heard nothing but great things about this book, and I also own 2 other books by her that have more of a gothic paranormal feel, and this is following, I believe, a war vet. He's a recluse now, blind, and it's between him and a nurse that comes into care for him. So I cannot wait to get into this. This is actually one where I didn't just buy for the step back. I know I'll be getting to it because of the reviews. I found Devil in Winter by Lisa Kleypas. I had to pick it up. I saw the step back and screamed, oh my gosh. I hope to be making my way throughout this series this year. And lastly, I found Julianne Long. I am making my way through this series as well as collecting it, How to Tame a Wild Rogue. Again, heard nothing but great things about this book. I am currently on book 5. Well, I've read books 1, 2, and 4. It's slow going, but it's going, and this is gonna help. So I'm happy that I came home with all of these and that I took you along with me. I wasn't really expecting to do this today, but I hope it came out all right and you had a good time. I want to thank you for joining me. Please consider subscribing and sticking around, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.